What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Wars. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. We had another winning day today, guys. We just took one short right off the bat in the morning, rode that into lows today. I'm going to be breaking that all down for you, and I'm going to be talking to you about how you can short futures. So, if you're ready, my friends, let's step into the war zone. So, first and foremost, who do we have to shout out here? Karachi, Kalmeen, Trading Wars Army. What's going on? STK, Bad Indy, Trading Wars Army, Jojo, Henry, Briggs, Trading Wars Army, Khalid, Trading Wars Army, Mike Lewis, Trading Wars Army, Joseph, Brendan, Lil CJ, Trading Wars Army, Jonathan, Trading Wars Army. Good to see you guys. Todd, Trading Wars Army, Nazda, Harry, Nandi, Ernesto, Becky, Trading Wars Army, Mauricio, Trading Wars Army, Mark, Gringo. Boom. We have everybody in the building today. All right. So let's hit the replay and let's get right into it. So first things first, let's go over here and look at this daily chart. Okay. And so this was the price action for yesterday. Okay. So this was the price action for yesterday. This was Monday. And I just want to ask you guys right off the bat, was this a big range day or a small range day? What do you guys think? And this is going to be important to go into our trading concept today. But is this a big candle or a small candle? Just look at the previous candles before it. Is this a big candle or small candle? Hit me with a 1 if this is a big candle. Hit me with a 2 if it's a relatively small. What do you guys think here? And basically, guys, what I'm trying to teach you here is depending on the size of the candle, especially when we have these tight range candles like this, you can see here's the 5-minute chart. You see how tight this range was compared here was the previous day's range. Look how big that is. And then we have a very tight range like this on Monday. So what we can expect, my friends, is we can expect there to be some kind of breakout out of this range, right? Like we're not going to stay in this range forever. It's too small, so at some point we're going to break out of it. So that's what we did today. We did a trigger trade. A trigger trade is a front running trade. We front run our entries and get in ahead of time. So what we're going to do here is we're going to lay this out, SPY and ES side by side. And I'm going to set up the triggers and I'm going to walk you through that. So here we go to the trigger trades. So our trigger short was 401.66. So I'm going to go ahead here and I'm going to draw that up. 401.66 right there. Okay. I'm going to put that in red. And then I'm going to go ahead to futures and I'm going to draw up the same thing. So whenever you're shorting, you can short anything. You can short futures, shares, SPY, options, whatever you want. But remember this, shorting usually comes with a lot more margin requirements. And especially when you're shorting shares, sometimes you can't get the shares because there's all these restrictions with shorting. So I really do recommend shorting for when you are day trading because you can get in and out. You can close your position before the end of the day without the risk. Okay, so here we go, guys. So this was my line in the sand short. All right, so this was my line in the sand short right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to also draw the previous day's high right up here and the previous day's low as a reference. So we have a reference point right here. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead. Let me just write this up for you guys right here, my friends. This is the short trigger. All right. So hit me with the 1. Are you okay with this markup? Does everything make sense? So we started off. The first concept that we talked about was tight range candle can lead to breakout. Very simple. Oh my God. What did I do? Can lead to breakout. Man, what the hell was that? Anyways, so here is our tight range candle. So Monday, very tight range. What's the other benefit of trading a tight range candle? Well, what's the other benefit? The other benefit is this: option premiums. Option premiums decayed. Okay, because the range is so tight, some of that volatility in the option contracts have been decayed. All right, so here we go. So we're watching our short trigger right here. Let's go ahead. I'll go to the live commentary and let's get you started. So here we go. This is my commentary. Let me walk you through step by step. Good morning, friends. Inside open today, guys. We need to be careful. It could be very choppy. So all the way, guys, until 10 o'clock, we did not take a trade today. Okay, so we did not take a trade all the way until 10 where we got short. The trigger short went off at 9:56 and I posted right away. Short trigger target 1, 401.41, 401.19, send the red. So we hit this, guys. It took some time to roll over. You could see I was getting a little bit nervous. I'm like, what is this chop? but finally we rolled over into the target. So let me go ahead and show you. So this is what I was talking about. You could see for the first 15, 20 minutes, we're chopping around a bit, and then finally, boom, we break out right here. So there's our red line. We break into our red line. We're short right here. We took a little bit. You could see we took a little bit of heat here, guys, but not a lot. And then boom, we flushed right down. And this is what we want to see on triggers. It's okay if we pause a little bit here, but when we flush, we want to see a beautiful flush that breaks the previous day's low. All right, so that's what we're waiting for today. And just being very patient, you can see boom, yesterday's low is broken, cover, 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 stop loss going to break even with runners who's banking with me. Patience pays. Let's go. So that was really, really nice. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to revisit this on futures. So this is the same entry right here on futures. And let's talk about the possibilities for gains here, okay? So here was futures from our entry all the way down to the absolute low was about 50 points. So I was scaling out around 30 points, which is right around here. And I was scaling out a little bit earlier. So 30 points, guys, on one contract is $1,500. So 30 points times 50 is 1,500. Okay. If you go for 10 contracts, that's 15K. So how you take this short here? Well, I lost it right there. 30 points times 50 equals 1,500. So how you take this short here, guys, is what you do is you sell limit or sell stop limit, and you can use our trigger entry, which is 40,215 to 40,2175. So when you're looking at these trigger trades right here, what you can do is you can put this into your broker the night before. So what I like to do is there's an option in interactive brokers where these triggers will only execute during regular trading hours. So if you want to focus just on regular trading hours, you can just set an entry for that. If you want to trade these overnight, you can as well. So our short plan 40.2175 right here on the futures went for about 30 points. And on the options, guys, you could see at the end of the day here, boom, this was a huge home run. This went for over, I think it was, let me get the exact percentage. We posted it on the Twitter. Let me find the exact percentage. So the percentage gain was 136% on the 400 puts. So guys, we can't complain. I just waited patiently using the concept of having that tight range. Here's the tight range, and then looking for that entry above the low, getting in, front running, taking it back down. So there was really no good Fibonacci plays today. There was one right in the morning off the first candle, and I'll show you this quickly. I was not able to get involved on this one because it was too early for me. I usually like to wait for 2 or 3 candles, but you could see on the first one here was our short in the golden zone. That was the first candle, short in the golden zone. That was actually the best entry of the day, but I was not able to catch that one. And then if we go from high to low here, you could see we came back close to the 50, but because it never hit the 50, we did not take this trade. So did not get to the 50 today. So a simple trigger trade today, making about 30 points, $1,500. Very, very nice. Very, very clean. All right. So hit me with a 10 if that makes sense. So one micro contract is roughly $1,500 to $2,000 capital required for one micro. It can be less with other brokers, but I don't recommend. The only broker I use is Interactive Brokers. I've been using them for 7 years. That's the only one I recommend. They make $6 billion a year. That's all I need to say. So you need a reliable broker when you're trading with futures because you're trading with margin. You don't want your account to get screwed up. You don't want, when you trade with margin, it's dangerous. You need a reliable broker. I have the link in the description to futures for the broker stuff as well as conditional orders. So guys, check this out. Look, very simple. One trade today, took our money and left. There's nothing else really for me to talk about. I'm not going to try to bog you guys down with anything. That's pretty much all I did right there. I just took that short and that was it. All right. Really, really clean trade. And that's pretty much it, guys. So Monday, Tuesday, both profits. We're going to be looking in tomorrow for another big banger. Let's see what we have. Let's go ahead to Trendspider and do some scans real quick, and then we'll wrap it up. So on Trendspider for the blue raindrops, what I'm looking at, we have Ulta. Ulta is been kind of in this consolidation for a while. You can see the last blue raindrop we had in Ulta back here, a little bit sideways, but this one over here little pop up and a fade. And then these ones back here is what I'm looking for, these big runners. So Ulta, I'll be looking for tomorrow. Otherwise than that, I have a bunch of other picks as well. Let's go ahead and look at the Nirvana. I'll show you what I have on the plan for tomorrow. We have Amazon. We have a lot of other picks. Oops, I'm scanning the wrong one here. My 1 second, guys. So I went for 230% on SPY put. Amazing, brother. That's beautiful. So here we go. Come on, give me something, baby. All right. So I know for sure we have Amazon right there. All right, so I'm going to show you guys a little trick when you want to scan on Trendspider. So if you go here to Market Scanner, you can click on the Holy Grail and you can get rid of the inside and just scan for the outsides. This will give you all the outside bars. And so you can see we have some big names here. What I like to do is I like to scan in the NASDAQ 100. So I just type in 100 right there. Oops. So just type in 100 and then we'll go down to the NASDAQ right there. Hit the scan. So nothing in the NASDAQ. So I start off with the NASDAQ, then I go to the S&P 500. Where are you? I think it's S&P by default. 1 second. There we go. No, that's NASDAQ. 1 sec, guys. So I got to click out of this actually and then go back in. So here we go. Holy Grail. S&P. Okay. So it's S&P by default. So let's see what we have here. So one of the ones that came up on my radar was Amazon. So I have a plan for Amazon. You can see the last outside bar we had was a nice little drop down. We have an open gap right around here at 123, right around here. So we're looking to fill that gap at some point. We also have Oxy. Oxy is also one of those those big trades. Oxy can really move. So we'll be looking at Oxy as well tomorrow. And I have a few other more that I'm going to go ahead and post right after the stream. I'm going to post a few right after this. All right, guys, look, thank you very much for your time. So I went ahead, guys, and for the Fibonacci book, I'm doing a Labor Day sale right now for $88.60. So I took over 10% off on the book. If you guys are interested, the Labor Day sale is going to be going for a couple more days. You get the book, you get 1 month for free. Come trade with us live tomorrow for 30 days straight. As part of the book, you get the education, 69 pages, 50 charts. You get the indicators for life. You could send alerts to your grandmother, to your dog, to anybody, to your mother, your brother, your sister. Let them know the fibs are coming. So you can send alerts to your email, to your phone. You get the premium indicators, and you also get this 100 trade challenge Excel spreadsheet, which you can go ahead and start working on. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to go to the 100 trade challenge. We had this brother right here, Gary. Gary, hit me with a 1 if you're in the chat right now. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pop open Gary's spreadsheet, and we're going to look at it quickly together. So this is an example. Hit me with a 6 if this helps you guys. Hit me with a 6 if this. Oops, I'm doing too much stuff right here, guys. Hit me with a 6 if this helps you guys. Well, I can't find you guys anymore. Where'd you guys go? I can't find you. I lost you guys. 1 sec here. I can't find you guys. Hold on. I gotta go back into StreamYard. 1 second. I lost you guys. Anyways, can you guys still hear me? Everything's still good? Okay. Oh, I can hear myself. 1 second. Stream. All right. Man, why am I echoing? All right. Can you guys hear me now? Here we go. Hit me with a 1. Are we back in the building? Yes, we are. Are we back? We back? I think we are. So what happens when I try to show you guys, the secrets and they don't want you to hear me. But anyways, shout out to this brother Gary for sharing his journal. And we can go ahead and look at some of these. So Gary did completely options. And what I like about Gary's journal here is you can see he clearly wrote in the setup. So orbs, fibs, line in the sands. And so these are pretty much all the trading strategies we use. And why this is important to track is so he can go back and he can see which ones does he make the most money on and which one does he lose. So that way he can figure out what's best suited for him and also what's best suited for his trading style because he uses options. So if we look at the return here, guys, we could see, like I said, down here, roughly about 300% return for his total. He made some good profits here. If I add this up, for some reason I can't add it up on here, but I know it was a few $100. So 59% win rate. Average return per trade 3%. Average return $6.54 per trade. So he's using very, very small size. And this is exactly what I recommend, and is to do this type of documentation, guys. By the end of this, you will become a better trader. I promise you, you will, because you'll be able to document things and you'll be able to get better. You'll be able to identify your mistakes. All right. So let's keep it going in the Discord. Shout out to everybody that's showing their trades here. I appreciate you guys. Let's keep it going. As always, guys, like I said, Labor Day sale, check me out, tradingwars.com. That's the place to be. Leave a comment on the way out. We keep the ball rolling. We keep the money making. We keep the money turning. Thank you very much, Gary. Shout out to this brother right here. Thank you, Gary. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for sharing with the team. All right. See you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we get another winner. Hope to see you tomorrow as well. Take care, guys. Have a great night.